Hey, Crypto Growth fam, how's it going? This is your host Shazib signing in. We're back with another video, guys. In this video, we will be discussing XDC Network. Major adoption incoming. It's going to be an interesting one, guys, so make sure to watch till the end. And, folks, for those of you who are new to the channel, we primarily discuss utility coins and potential gems. If you're interested in any of that stuff, then subscribe the channel and hit the notification icon for regular videos. And you can also support the channel by becoming a Patreon, so do check that out as well only if you're interested. And folks, you can also check out the official crypto growth partners for the exchange. We've got MEXC. You can follow the link in the description box below for rebates, discounts, offers, benefits, and lowest fees. So do check it out. And as far as the wallet is concerned, you can check out Decent. They've got their remarkable product, their biometric wallet, which has got an astonishing $30 off. And you can also check out their biometric wallet 2x package, guys, which has got a phenomenal $99 off only if you follow the link in the description box below. Decent supports 3000 plus of your favorite coins and tokens, and it supports 50 plus blockchain mainnets, including XDC Network. Anyways, folks, let's see what's happening with XDC community and official handles. Let's find out. So first, let's check out what's happening with the official handle of XDC to see if there is anything new for us. Okay, so we've got XDC Weekly. I really like this. It was posted 22 hours ago. From trade finance advancements to shaping digital policy in Australia, the XDC ecosystem continues to drive real world impact. Here's what's happened in the last week. So let's check this out. Weekly, Feb 9 to Feb 15th. Let's find out, folks. Let me XDC Weekly. So, XDC Trade Network. The XDC Trade Network is tackling the 2.3 trillion global trade finance gap by leveraging XDC technology. Folks, this is huge. $2.3 trillion is a huge gap. And imagine if XDC Network gets a small chunk of this, if it disrupts a minute part of this, it can be legendary to say the least. Through digital documents, compliance-driven processes, and streamlined settlement, XDC Trade Network is enabling more efficient and accessible trade finance solutions while opening new trade corridors worldwide, folks. Awesome. What else do we have? XDC Network is doing a remarkable job, folks. Digital documents, compliance, and everything. Then we've got the DEC Australia. XDC Network will be represented at the DECA Policy Forum on March 13th, 2025 at NSW Parliament House. This means that people and from all over Australia will join this. Government employees, a lot of government stakeholders, I think, will join this. Private companies, financial organizations, various institutions, various financial firms. As part of its ongoing support for Australia's Web3 ecosystem, XDC continues to collaborate with the Digital Economy Council of Australia to drive discussions on blockchain innovation and the digital economy. This cannot go without the sanction of the Australian government, folks. I do not think so. So this means that the government of Australia knows what XDC is doing. They wouldn't be giving a green signal to a project that is up to no good, to be honest. At least as far as as far as my analysis goes, I'll be surprised if uh, Australian government didn't know about or any of this development in Australia, obviously. Anyways, what else do we have? Okay, the XDC Mana podcast. The latest XDC Mana podcast features Satyam Trivedi discussing XGate, a new utility that integrates Web3 auth and account abstraction to simplify blockchain onboarding. These developments happening on XDC have always been great, folks. The XDC ecosystem always has these upgrades, this progress time and again, and this is what differentiates a unique project, a good project from the rest of the bunch. You always need to improve on what you've done. So yeah, the episode explores the challenges Web 2 users face when transitioning to Web 3 and how projects are leveraging XDC Network's open source solutions to bridge the gap. A really good read, folks. In the latest episode of the XDC Mana podcast, Stats TR joins Red Austin to discuss Xgate, a utility that integrates Web3 auth and account abstraction. So, what are the key takeaways, folks? Let's see what are the key takeaways from this. Just a moment. How Xgate combines Web3 auth and account abstraction to simplify blockchain onboarding, the real world challenges Web2 users face when adopting Web3, how projects are already leveraging XDC Network's open source solutions, folks. Awesome. We want to hear from you. Leave a comment and let us know what you think. Awesome, folks. This has been awesome. What else do we have? What else do we have? Just a moment. Let me open the official handle of XDC to see what's new. Okay. We're excited to welcome XDC Network as a sponsor of the 2025 Proactive Policy Forum. King Solomon over here says, I'd have to say XDC has probably the most comprehensive ecosystem I've seen regarding logistics, supply chain, trade finance solutions in Web3. The best part about XDC is that it started as a specialist in trade finance. From there on forward, obviously, supply chain is integrated with this entire trade finance economy. Logistics is involved with this, but aside from this, they're trying to disrupt RWA and the tokenization segment, obviously, as well as payment solutions as well, provide payment solutions in Web3. So this is great. Good clip on how they are closing the $2.5 trillion trade finance gap. Full interview linked below. So let's check what this is. You can check out the full interview over here, folks. This is Generation Infinity. Let me open this up. Let me pause this first. I'm going to show you this video in a moment, but before that, let's see in a nutshell what's happening with the community while we're at it, and then we can go on and watch this video to cap stuff up. Trippy Hendricks over here says the XDC, my first target is $14 with a maximum target of $50 this cycle. Bullish flag was already broken out of and retested. Look at this, folks. This is the bullish flag over here. It was broken out of, it was retested, and then it might fly to these levels. Obviously, this is a great level. $10 over here is going to be significant, to be honest. If it reaches these levels, I mean, it's going to be phenomenal for a lot of the investors. Even $3, $5 somewhere down the line is going to be awesome. Yeah, it has XDC has performed remarkably well. Look at this. From where did it start, folks? From 0.00025. If someone had bought it around these levels, folks, they'd be up. Really, this is generational wealth in the making, folks. This doesn't happen. This changes lives. If someone had bought it around here and up until this point, they would have generational wealth if they had bought a significant chunk of XDC, and someone who buys it over here and XDC goes on and does remarkable things, then we can expect really great wealth for them. If obviously if any project can fail or succeed, if XDC eventually achieves what it has the potential to achieve, folks. Okay. XDC is skyrocketing, currently at 0.0959 and a half cents, but mark our words, top 50 is just around the corner. XDC price update, price 9 cents. XDC is dipping, prime time to stack up. Okay, what else do we have? Anything interesting? NXRA time is built on the XDC network. NXRA Danske Bank. What happens when one of the Nordics' largest banks tests digital trade documents in real transactions? Danske Bank partnered with NXRA for a 3-month proof of concept to explore what? Explore how to? Okay, explore how digital original documents can transform trade finance. Okay, so this is great. Obviously, it is really good for XDC. The trade finance is a sector that it is trying to disrupt. Living the dream, NXRA time is built on the XDC network. Major adoption incoming. Let's hope that it comes soon. Anyways, let's see what this video is all about. XDC Trade Network, closing the global 2.3 trillion trade finance gap. Discover how XDC Trade Network is leveraging XDC technology, digital documents, compliance, streamlined settlement, and new trade corridors to digitize the world's trade finance industry. Let's check this out.
So if you look at the survey from ADB, the 2022 published number, trade finance deficit is $2.3 trillion. I mean, look at this, $2.3 trillion worth of transactions trade never happened because trade finance was not available. So we are created basically to plug this gap. What we do is we bring absolute real-time visibility to this trade so that folks, those who are not doing trade finance today, can come forward and use the technology to participate in trade finance. We create the entire set of trade documents using a standard called Milliliter, Model Law for Electronic Transferable Record. We work with partners to create these digital documents, and we have 8 partners live across multiple countries. When these documents are created, they get now raised on XDC Trade Network as requests for funding. Now, as I mentioned in the beginning, who is providing liquidity on our network? It is anybody who is interested in doing trade finance. So we onboard liquidity providers. So these are the lenders, those who are, we KYC them. As of today, we KYC them based on MAS, which is Monetary Authority of Singapore, KYC guidelines, but we are also opening up KYC based on other countries, Central Bank of UAE, Central Bank of UK. We look at adding more and more liquidity providers. So that's a partnership we're talking about. We even have interest coming in from the banks because banks see us as a good source of origination. Let's say you are a bank in, I'll pick a country, let's say Australia, just giving an example. If you have visibility of trade originating from India, and this Australian bank can have a look at these transactions, and if they want to finance them, they can do so on our platform. That makes the power of the platform bringing liquidity to anybody who is requesting from any country. There are continents like Africa where there's so much need of trade finance, and those corridors, the yield is anywhere between 18 to 24% per annum. So we can match these requests from anywhere. When we onboard lenders and borrowers, after we do the KYC, then the only thing in between is creating these documents, validating this document, verifying them, and doing the settlement. It's a web-based application, simple as that. And the gap, how is it going to come down? Because $2.5 trillion has to come to trade. And how is it going to come? It is going to come from anybody who is not doing trade finance yet. So there's a lot of money sitting outside wanting to be deployed. I mean, we know there is always a room for new instrument, and trade finance is a very good instrument. It has a very low rate of default, and there's always a asset behind these trade documents. So that makes an active participation from all the funds which are not participating in the trade today. So they suddenly have access to huge trades which are now being done digitally. 25% of bill of lading is going to be digital in 2025. 2030, they're committing 100%. So between 2025 and 30, just 5 years. So anybody who is in this space is going to gain by being in the race itself. And we want to go atomic settlement. You switch the document, you switch the payment, so that it's hand in hand. Both the action gets done in one stroke itself. What we are excited about is new corridors which are coming up. So we have a huge interest coming in from Europe, where there's a need for, Germany is a other country which is coming up soon. Obviously, we are looking at doing our trials with UK and France, and we are doing transactions with US. So we are seeing more interaction with these new corridors. I always get excited with the new corridors. So that's one way of attracting attention from multiple countries. So that's one excitement. The other excitement I have is onboarding a set of exporters in a specific country. So obviously, I can't say, but let's say in a country somebody does KYC for all the exporters. Now, if that KYC providing entity is onboarded into XDC Trade Network, straight away we have 200 companies onboarded into XDC Trade Network. Um, we're also working on making it much easier for banks to be onboarded. So 2024, we had few banks coming to us and saying, hey, look, we like your origination, we'd like to be part of your network. Now, we were keeping the banks away for some time, but we realized that, hey, look, you have solid liquidity coming in from bank. Why don't we onboard them? So onboarding a bank obviously means we need to work with their compliance, make sure the compliance understand what's happening in our application. So that's something which we are again looking at doing it in 2025.
So, folks, what do you guys think about XDC Network? Is a major adoption incoming? I would really like your opinions. Do hit the comment box below and let the community know. Anyways, guys, this was it for the video. If you liked it, make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification icon if you're interested in utility coins and potential gems. And you can also support the channel by becoming a Patreon, so do check that out. Like I always say in the end, until next time, stay blessed and stay tuned. Thank you very much, everyone.